Greetings, listeners. Before we start, we just wanted to say thank you to everyone who has listened to us from the beginning. And if you're new here, thank you for giving us a shot. We've made a few changes to the way that we are doing the show going forward. Less segments, less niche talk, and more goofing around and occasionally roasting each other. On this episode, Ben and I desperately try to set Taylor up again with the man who almost beat him to death with a bat for delivering his newspaper. There just seems to be so much chemistry there, you know? Ben also shares his budding mistrust of hospitals, and Andrew gives us a glimpse into his debut romance novel, Harriet Porber and the Bad Boy Parasaurolophilus. One of these statements may be true, but it's 1 a.m. and I just turned 32, so who knows if I'm actually remembering it clearly. Anyways, enjoy the episode.
Are you alive? Because you sound absolutely dead.
That's how I feel.
Welcome everyone, where we all absolutely feel like hell today.
It's business as usual, you know.
It's all a part of turning 30. I have a sinus infection. Ben, you have what? Strep throat?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure what it is.
Who needs to go to the doctor and rack up a $200 bill for them to tell you that?
No, I ain't got money for that, dude. No.
Yes, same. I'm self-diagnosing a sinus infection. I've had them before, and it's kind of the same. And then Andrew.
Okay, I'm gonna sidetrack real quick. Andrew, you're also sick. Let me tell you about the hospital.
Hell yeah, I'm sick.
I waited for 6 goddamn hours waiting for my wife to get a diagnosis. And you want to know what the first damn word they told me? Now, this is a reputable hospital in the area. Like, Mission Hospital is like, everyone's like, whoa, Mission Hospital.
Oh, yeah. That's where Landon was born.
They look at her and go, did you take a COVID test? It sounds like it could be COVID. And I'm like, this woman can't breathe. She's sitting here, like, body pains. Like, yes, saying that out loud sounds like COVID. And I get why they asked. But, like, the first thing that she did was take, like, 4 COVID tests. It had already been going on for 72 hours. And they charge us $2,100 to ask.
Oh, dear Jesus.
Did you take a COVID test? Fuck hospitals, dude. I would rather die on the road.
They charge you $2,100 for a COVID test that you could get for $10 at Walgreens?
No. And you want to know the even thing? They didn't even test her. They asked, and she said, yeah. Well, and they're like, well, here's a bag of IV. Or like an IV drip.
Oh my God.
Sit here and see if you feel better.
All they did was give her some water.
Hospitals are a scam.
Oh, 1,000%.
Anyways, Andrew, how do you feel?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I don't think I feel as bad as either of you guys. I have a headache, like a really pounding headache right now, but it's because I got like a kink in my neck earlier because I'm, living the dream and stuff.
There's a joke there I won't say.
You're kinky.
I knew it was coming. I should have said something else. I'm like, maybe I'll escape through this without there being a comment.
I have a funny hospital story that I've never told anyone, but I am down to get down with it right now.
Now there's a beginning to a sentence right there.
Down to
I've
get
got
down
a funny
with it.
hospital story.
Andrew, when we lived together, I don't know if you remember, but I got deathly sick at one point. It was like a fever, aches, like pain I've never felt before for like a week. And I finally looked at Jade at like 5 a.m. one morning. I was like, I gotta go to the hospital. Something ain't right. I got pains in areas that I don't want to have pains in areas. And if you catch my drift, and
PP.
So yeah, So we go to the hospital. That's not too far away. It was like across the highway, mile, not even. And I get in there. You do the check-in and stuff, and you fill out the paperwork and everything. Everything was correct. I don't know what happened. I get into the room to talk with the doctor, and the second they open the door, they just look at me like stunned, like almost stunned. Like, I was like, "What? What's the issue?" He's like,
"I got something on my face."
Yeah. So he's like, so you're having testicular pain? It says here you're a woman. on this paperwork? And I'm like, what? Somehow I got marked female on the paperwork, and the guy was like just all sorts of confused and stuff.
Oh my god.
So yeah, that was I just remember that doctor opening the door with the confused look on his face and everything. I was like,
You're having testicular pain?
yeah, I got, once again though, Ben, like you said, $5,000 whatever bill for, yep, you're good, you're sick, just go home and rest. I'm like, oh, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I that pisses me off so much. But...
I remember because I had no idea it happened until the next day.
Oh yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I went to the hospital.
You're like, I was like, yeah, how was your night? And you're like, oh, not great. I went to the hospital. I'm like, oh, okay. What?
Yeah, like never go to
Why?
the hospital. Always, if like, here's my opinion. If you can't tough it up and sleep through it until the morning when urgent care opens, you're just bury your own grave, dude. Like, no, when I dropped on my ribs at the Every Time I Die show and like thought I broke my ribs, I was fighting Emily. I was like, nah, dude, I just can't breathe. Like, I'll be fine. Let me just sleep it off. And, first thing in the morning, body sweats and went, you know what? I'm going to go to urgent care where they charged me $150 to tell me the same damn thing.
Yep.
And if they can't fix you, they'll go, okay, go to the hospital.
Yep.
Never go straight to the ER.
In my head, every time I think urgent care, I was like $100. I guess probably $150 now, probably most places, but it's like I don't even have $100 for them to go tell me, oh, go home and rest. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, when I got COVID, oh boy, when I got COVID, I didn't know I had it at first. Me and Landon had it at the same time, and so both of us are home. Aaron's at work.
Your child had COVID?
My child had COVID.
I thought some things didn't get them.
No, it does, but I don't know. It's a whatever. Aaron brought it home from work. It didn't get her as bad as it got us, but I got absolutely destroyed by it. And I'm spending all morning taking care of him, and I'm dizzy as all hell because all of a sudden it's 2:00 and I haven't eaten because I've been taking care of him and like all this stuff. I'm like, you know what? I don't feel good. Maybe I should go down and get something to eat. So I get up and I collapse into the nearest door I can find outside of my door, and it's the bathroom door. I had to text someone and have someone run up a banana and a glass of water to me because I fainted on the bathroom floor because I had COVID and didn't eat all day.
The worst part,
and I did not go to the hospital. I was like, I'm just gonna get through this.
The worst part of COVID is that damn COVID brain you got for like weeks after. I don't know if it affected you guys the way it did me, but
I never got it. So,
oh, you're one of those god tier people that just
yeah, dude. This is just a common cold that happens once a year. I can tell you, I nail it They got a 2-month window for me to get hit with it. But
Ben is transcendent.
Well, hey guys, now that we kicked Taylor out of the podcast, how you doing?
Bye, Taylor. This is our show now. You know what? I'm going to take this opportunity to hijack the show and address a request that we've been having that Taylor has been saying no to. So here we go. Jade, this is for you. Let's talk about cheese for a moment.
Whoa, hold up.
Let's talk about, you were gone, guys, so I hijacked the show.
We talk about the cheese whiz. We talk about
cheese in general. I'm bringing up cheese.
I was gone for 5 seconds. Take and I came back to this.
Ben, what's your favorite cheese?
Sharp cheddar, dude. Sharp cheddar on a cracker.
Little punch in the tongue.
I want a little bit of spice, a little bit of bitter, just like this is cheese. You know?
Yeah.
I got a favorite cheese.
You do?
Yeah.
What is it? Kraft?
Did you just? I should fucking slap you.
Is that Velveeta?
Oh my god, we're not getting back into that.
No, that's plastic.
I've been addicted to almost anything with ricotta on it recently, and I can't tell you why.
That's good. Ricotta's good.
I mean, ricotta, a dollop of ricotta on a pepperoni pizza will change your life.
Oh my! That's what I had for dinner tonight. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Y'all know about GoPuff, the delivery service? I don't know if they have it in Nashville.
No.
Started as a stoner food delivery, you get snacks and stuff, but now it's just turned into you can get everything. You know, it's like a Walgreens almost. But they got a hot food bar and they got a ricotta pizza on it that's freshly made for $8, and it's oh my god, a little Mike's Hot Honey on it. Mwah.
Oh, Mike's Hot Honey, that's a good idea.
Oh, it's the new rage right now on ricotta, like pepperoni and stuff pizzas.
I don't know if I have a
Nope.
favorite, but I'm gonna say smoked Gouda is definitely among the favorites.
I was gonna
You
say
are-
Gouda has worked its way up my favorites as
yeah.
I've gotten older.
Oh yeah,
I do enjoy a Gouda.
I'm right there with you. And Andrew, I remember you telling me that because I'm a provolone burger person, and I
Mhm.
remember you were like, "No, you got to get the Gouda in you instead of the provolone because it's like a more flavorful version." And then I get what you're saying,
Yeah.
man. That shit is delicious.
yeah. Not to knock
Provolone's-
provolone because I do like provolone as well.
No, provolone's good on a sandwich or like a sub, like a hoagie.
It's my go-to.
But on a like a hot item, Gouda all day.
Man, the
Yeah,
girls are
I
gonna be
agree
so
with that.
happy. Cheese and subs have somehow found their way to be
Oh, yeah,
topics on the
that's
podcast.
Oh my god, Aaron!
How did we let this happen?
Oh my god!
Top two sub places. Publix, number one all
Yeah,
day.
number
I
one,
don't care.
absolutely.
I'm sorry, you West Coast listeners. Publix is it.
No,
It's the truth. The second one, this actually doesn't really help because it's a little shack on New Smyrna Beach, and it's this little
What the heck?
hole in the wall. Like it's actually like a renowned sub place apparently. Like they have like a bunch of awards and everything.
yeah,
But I used to go to wine walks there, and they'd have this. You could buy like a 2-foot sub, or what they would call like a normal size, which was like 8 inches. Like that was
Mhm.
their small, and
Yeah.
it was just like slapped with like fresh cut meats and everything. Like they'd slice it all in front of you. Those kind of places, I would say that one specifically I love, but like those mom and pop delis,
Oh, yeah.
that's
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Jersey Mike's tries. Nah, they ain't it.
When we first were talking about doing the podcast, Aaron and Jade were trying to come up with ideas of, themes and like how to name it and stuff. And I forget who originally said it, but
it was Aaron.
was it?
Aaron?
Okay.
Yeah.
Aaron said you should name it Brogies and Hoagies, and you just two brogies talking about hoagies. I'm like, we're gonna run out of sandwiches so quick.
She wanted us to eat a hoagie every episode while we were talking and be like, "This hoagie is delicious."
Yeah,
and
I'm
stuff
sure.
like that.
I'm sure listeners would love listening to us smack away
Yeah.
on some sandwiches the whole time.
Oh, so
So
good.
anyway, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
She was on that because we were talking about the podcast 6-7 years ago.
Yeah.
And that's when she was really enforcing it. But yeah, most of us we're Southerns in the South. We're used to the Publix. All of us that's listening, pretty much. Man, them Publix subs, I miss them so much. I try to recreate a Tinder sub all the time, and it's just not the same.
I got one down the street.
Fuck you.
I moved away from Florida and still ended up having one right there. So lucky.
You remember when Ben first moved to North Carolina? He's like, I miss it, and it's like 15 minutes away.
Yeah.
I know it's not on every corner.
No, it's not. Now it's more like a treat. I get it like
Yeah.
once a month or like twice a month. When I asked Emily, I was like, "You ever have a pub sub and a sweet tea?" She's like, "No." I was like, "Oh, I'm about to change your world, dude. Let's go."
They have them in South Carolina. She never had a pub sub?
I think she had a pub sub, but I was like, like that combo, like you go into a Publix, you get a whatever the deal of the day sub is, and then a half gallon of sweet tea. That's it. You sit there on the couch and you're done.
And you drink it out of the gallon.
Out of the gallon, yeah.
Out of the
There
half
are
gallon.
no cups in this
Yes.
house. It is
None at all.
Yeah, when we drink our wine, dude, we just stick a straw in and
Glug,
go
glug.
down.
Classy. When Jade and I moved from Atlanta out to Oregon, we packed a cooler with like 2 sandwiches each, and we were like sitting, I think in Kansas, eating one. I was like, "Are we the first people to eat a pub sub in Kansas?" I was like, "This would be kind of cool if I could claim that," but I
It's kind of a cool thing to think about.
Right. I love trying to be the first to do something, but
You know what's not a cool thing to think about?
Kansas.
pedophilia.
Jimmy John's.
What?
Jimmy John's is not a sub. I'm ignoring both your answers. It was a leading question.
Jimmy John's.
Pedophilia?
It's not good to think about. Don't think about
I mean,
it.
yeah, you're right, but just the first thing that came out of your
Wrong.
mouth.
It's wrong.
Oh, yeah,
A
true.
child.
I saw a clip of To Catch a Predator on YouTube the other day. Jimmy John's, I agree with you there. It's
Never had it.
I'll have it if it's the only thing, but yeah. We are very slim on sandwich places out here in Portland. Besides one place, it's called PDX Bodega, and they try to be like a New York style bodega. Yeah, it's alright, but it's just not the same though.
You know what I'm also tired of? Places that aren't in New York trying to be a New York style. Like, I get it. You left the state. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Like,
Right,
we're a
with-
New York style pizza. I'm like,
No,
oh my God. So is 30 other places on this block. Shut up.
But
I'm
that's
just
because they're all from New York. Without those people, we wouldn't have had Big Apple Pizza in Port St. Lucie growing up. I don't know about y'all, but that was my go-to. All those. You go to a Publix
Big
Plaza.
Apple is mid, dude.
Oh well,
That is like
growing
subpar.
up, I loved it.
Ants.
But I agree. I
Same.
agree now. I
Same.
agree now.
Yeah.
I agree now.
Ugh.
I do. Yeah. No, I mean, I'm mixed on it because in Florida, it's like the meme. It's like, oh, we got more New Yorkers moving to Florida. Oh my God. Of course. All the New
Well, in
Yorkers
New
coming
York,
Yeah. And then they get here and they get to Florida and then all they talk about is New York. I'm sorry if there's New Yorkers in Florida talking about hearing this, whatever. But New York style pizza for a long time was my favorite style pizza. So it's a twofer.
No, it's good. I don't slut shame pizza. I'm just like I'm over it. You know what I mean? Like a pizza's a pizza. Like just eat it. Like shut up. Go, hey, here's how I do a pizza. I go, thanks. In my mouth now. Done talking. I don't want to hear your life story. I don't want to hear where it's from. Like a Sicilian pie. I don't know. Stop. It's a pizza. Give it. Thank you.
Ben's just wham bam, thank you, ma'am, about the pizza right now. That's what all I'm hearing.
Oh, dude.
There's-
I don't want to hear your
There's
backstory.
Morning,
so much
morning, lunch,
clippable
and night
stuff
when I
there.
was like a kid in Orlando.
just put it in my mouth. Shut your mouth.
I don't want to hear your backstory. Just put it in my mouth.
Oh boy.
The only thing I've never had is a Chicago deep dish, which is
I've never. Yeah.
I want to try it, but I also like have a strong urge to just throw it at a wall. Like, when I think of it.
It looks like it
it-
weighs 10 pounds.
I always want to try it, but I'm like, okay, whenever I try it for the first time, I got to make sure I'm somewhere where I can also nap immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's just a bowl of sauce and cheese. Like I get it, like the whole meme of like it's a pie, it's not pizza.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
and it's just like, yeah, you know, I want something I can walk around in my hand. I want a slice in my hand walking down the street.
Through the old fold.
That's all I want.
Neapolitan is my
Fold.
favorite. That's my favorite.
I'm holding off Chicago pie till I actually go to Chicago for the first time. I just
Oh,
I
for
just
sure.
gotta do it.
It's probably a
Just
good
gotta
call.
do it.
Yeah.
I haven't been there yet. I have very little reason to want to go to Chicago, so I'm holding off for that. Trying to figure out, a couple of things there I want to go do. But no, I agree with you. Great food talk. I wasn't hungry, but
What
now I am.
else is in Chicago to even go for?
The Bears.
Baseball I'm a baseball fan. The baseball stadium there, the Cubs Park. It's iconic.
I mean, like-
every baseball fan.
But
wants
like,
to
what
go.
else?
They turn
Other than
they turn the main river green during St. Patty's Day. That might be
Ooh.
kind of.
I mean, that's not a Chicago unique thing. I don't think. There's a few places that just dump green shit in water.
that factory out back.
Lake Okeechobee.
Yeah.
Isn't Chicago the city, that river where Dave Matthews Band's like tour bus like dumped their shit while they were on a bridge out of the tour bus?
That
and
happened.
landed all over the boat. Oh my god, yes. Y'all never heard that?
No, wait. You
Back
mean
in-
literally like they emptied their
Yes.
sewage tank?
They
Oh
emptied their
my.
sewage tank while on the bridge, and it leaked all over these boats, like tourist boats going by and stuff like
Oh no! Don't do
that.
that.
Yeah.
Yikes!
Yeah, I'm like 98% sure I got that story right. I've lived with that one for a minute. You know what it is? Because your dad's a big Dave Matthews fan. I think I've talked about it with him, and he's like, "Yeah, we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that.
What are y'all's thoughts on Dave Matthews?
Oh, I love him.
Do you?
I think he has some stuff, like some of his radio hits and stuff are kind of like okay enough. But here's the thing:
The
since
only-
my dad is such a big fan of him, I've heard it so much. and all of his deep tracks are bangers. Like the radio kind of hits, they're designed specifically for exactly what they're there for, just to rake in cash. He has some seriously good stuff though.
Okay.
The only album I ever listened to and enjoyed, listened to first of all, and then I also enjoyed it, was the Dance of the Grugrex King.
Mm-hmm.
That was like my high school experimentation. Like, what is DMB? Let's try it out. And I was like, I don't really like this stuff, but this album's pretty good.
I recommend, if you like kind of darkish ballads, look up Gravedigger by Dave Matthews.
Dave Matthews cannot have a song called Gravedigger.
Go listen to it, dude. It's so good. Ben, what? I kind of liken, the Acacia Strain Observer, the last track on it. I liken it to that, but for soft rock dads.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got that feel. It's kind of dreary and dark and whatever. Anyways.
So instead of like listening to a 30-minute soundtrack of like a murder scene, it's like a 30-minute soundtrack of like a grill and a porch. But like on a dark night with like a storm cloud off.
Some balances.
It's dark. The steaks didn't come out right. He overcooked it. Yeah. No, oddly enough, I've heard that song on a back porch while grilling. So you're right on the money there.
Once again, your dad.
Yeah.
No, I've only heard the radio songs. I've never really given them a train. I just remember him coming to West Palm Beach, and he would do like 3 shows in a row, like 3 nights in a row, and they would all be sold out. I'm like, who the hell was listening to Dave Matthews like this?
Literally the entirety of South Florida in that time frame. Like, that was his demographic.
That's true. Odds are...
picture your average Jensen Beach Fisher dad.
I was about to say, odds are, if you fuck with Margaritaville, what's his damn name?
Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett, you fuck with Dave Matthews, and that's South Florida. So, him... Dave Matthews and Zach Brown, I all clumped together. It's like this.
Oh, Zach Brown for sure. Zach Brown for sure.
I never thought about classifying it, but like everything south of Orlando in Florida is like a 50-50 hybrid of like wook and yuppie. It's like a perfect blend that just eats that stuff up, which I'm not knocking. Dude, at my age, sitting on a freaking boat, jamming out with some beers, that kind of sounds all right to me.
It sounds amazing.
I hated it when I was like 18, but not bad.
I understand it now. I have a Florida story.
Okay.
Oh my god!
But we got on Florida talk, and it just reminded me of it. No.
No.
It's yes. So our Instagram page. Side note: if y'all are here because of that post I made of me Feliz Navi dying, whatever, apple bottom jeans, welcome, because this is like the first episode.
Wild.
Over almost 1.6 million views. I never thought it would happen, but that's not besides the point. Someone started following us, and it was a page of like videos of like Florida things, of like crazy Florida things. Over Thanksgiving Day, this man defrosted his turkey. Can y'all guess what he did with the turkey to defrost it?
Oh god, I'm scared. Did he use a Elon Musk flamethrower to heat it up?
No, okay. I wouldn't be telling that story because that's pretty badass.
Did he put it on his exhaust pipe?
No.
Did he?
Oh, go ahead.
Did he cradle it all night long in bed?
No.
I'm sorry I made that sound so weird.
He threw it in his chlorine pool for an hour.
My.
And let it just float around. 100% legit.
He marinated it in chlorine.
He didn't marinate. He brined it.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I had to leave a comment. I was like, "This makes me ashamed to be a Floridian."
So does he like have palsy now or something?
I don't know. But yeah, some old dude, and he looked happy as all hell. It looked like it was a tradition for him. Like every day, throw it in the chlorine pool.
Can't wait for the chlorine pool. Turkey.
Well, boys. Oh wait, what was the thing I was going? I forgot.
What are you trying to say?
So,
I
anyways,
forgot
what I was saying, cheese.
I had a brain fart.
Andrew, what do you feel about Cheese Whiz?
No, we're done with.
I don't.
Cheese Whiz on the cracker is coming back, I tell you.
I don't knock it, but it ain't my thing.
Oh, you understand how much you hate yourself when you have one.
Yeah.
But then you go through a whole sleeve and you're like satisfied. So,
Yeah.
There we are.
It's aerosol cancer that's cheese flavored, but
Taylor, you got the next topic yet?
You know what you're gonna talk about, Taylor?
I do. We're good. We're ready.
So Parmesan.
My least favorite is probably Swiss.
No,
my mom
Swiss
thinks I'm
all
crazy because
is
it's all right. I don't not like it, but it's not my favorite. I don't know. Sorry, Taylor. Go ahead.
No, but on a serious note, that crap that they do with a hot wand and melt cheese all over your plate, like it's like a hot soupy
Disgusting.
cheese,
Disgusting.
Oh, where they do it with the block?
Yeah, and it's like a burger
yeah.
just
No.
dripping. Yeah.
No, stop that.
Those
No.
damn burgers that are literally covered like in just a nacho cheese
Blanket
disgusting.
of cheese. No.
I'm eating a burger, not.
Hey Taylor,
Yo.
dude, no more food talk.
Yeah,
Oh,
what are you
okay.
doing? Come on.
I'm sorry for starting that. I think no. Where I was trying to go, it's a hot topic. The AI art thing people are doing. I was wanting to ask you about that, Andrew, specifically. What is your
Me
thoughts on that?
specifically?
Well, you're the college, whatever graduate here in graphic design.
College whatever graduate.
So this headache just came raging back with this laugh. I'm sorry. I don't really have any thoughts on the selfie fad that everybody's doing. It's just kind of like, okay, cool. The fact that what they're doing is hitting mainstream, though, what's that say to the graphic arts world? Period. Because we've talked about this like 10 episodes back. Yeah, the software is there.
Yeah, it's kind of a strange gray area for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's kind of controversial because it's mimicking art styles of actual artists. Like, all you have to do, if you know the name of an artist and you want to see a specific scene in that style, you type it out and you describe it the best you can and you include their name at the end of it. And it'll make an image in that person's art style in seconds. And that's kind of nuts. I don't know. So I can see why artists and stuff are kind of freaking out about it. Because the technology is still in its infancy stage, if I said that right.
For sure.
So it's only going to get better. It's only going to get even crazier and faster and more detailed and whatever. But I don't know. I feel like it's just this kind of thing is the thing that has happened forever with every technology. It's like whatever people have done in the past for a living, they've had to adapt. And it's kind of wild. It's kind of almost like a Black Mirror type thing that's going on right now with the AI stuff. But at the same time, it feels like just another step in the evolution of technology. And it's either an adapt or don't situation. Yeah. Like for me specifically, I'm not really great at a lot of art styles that I see a lot of people using it for, like conceptual art and stuff like that. I'm not that great at that, like matte painting, it's called, using Photoshop to basically create these paintings. So I don't really care that much. I can see why other people would, but for me, I don't know. I got what I do.
One thing I think about automatically is, think just 10 years ago, to know a good album cover creator for like your albums and stuff like that. Like you were one of them. People came to you to create albums. We were blessed to have you in our band to do it for free. But $300, $400, $500 people would charge and stuff. That's gone now, pretty much. It's $5 you can get an album. You used it for that Blood the Broken album cover.
I did, yeah. When we did just a few episodes ago,
and that thing was sick. So I don't know. It's just
it's wild. I feel for the people that feel like they're going to take a hit. But honestly, I feel like at the end of the day, if you are already established as an artist and you're notorious for that style, people are going to come to you regardless. Yeah. I mean, but that you might take a hit on some potential clients here and there. I don't know. It's hard to say because of
they could do it for $20 over there. Well, go get that $20 quality.
It's kind of like that "we got McDonald's at home" meme, except
Yeah.
this time you actually do have McDonald's at home because now the technology is absolutely insane. I don't know. I saw somebody, actually one of our listeners did an opinion piece on this, and
okay.
Her name's Ashley. I can't remember the last name, but she posted on her story a link to it, and I went and read it, and it made some really good points. And part of what she was saying is, as an art teacher, you kind of use examples of other people's work all the time in order to instill a lesson in that style in your students. So you'd be like, okay, to teach art, you have your students try and replicate a picture or a style and do something you're on your own, but replicate this person. And granted, that's not necessarily taking business away from the artist, but the principle kind of applies because you're using something in existence to inspire something else. And I don't know. I think kind of for that reason, for what I've already said, I don't feel super threatened by it. Not that I'm a big time professional graphic designer or anything these days, but
yeah,
it's pretty wild though, the way the technology is going.
Have y'all looked into it at all? Like, would y'all just try to make a few paintings or anything on the app?
Oh, I actually do it a lot.
I'm about to say I have a whole folder of AI generated art.
Do you?
I've created.
Nice. I want to see.
I mean, I use it mainly for my D&D character portraits or like random little images on Discord and stuff.
I have been using it a lot to try and better capture scenes that I'm seeing in my head for something that I'm working on. And it helps a lot. Like a lot.
I could see that. I remember when you were trying to write a novel there for a minute, and I remember you created that guy standing on the spaceship overlooking like the observation deck, and
that was the best one I ever did.
Yeah, it looked fucking sick too. But that reminds me of stuff you pull up out of these AI generated, which I could see, doing it, getting inspiration and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. I'm neither for nor against it, so I'm in the middle. It is what it is. I mean, evolution, whatever you want to call it, it's coming. Yeah, everything evolves. So, was that your phone that just vibrated?
Hey, Andrew.
No,
yeah, Andrew.
Take your phone off the desk, dude.
Okay, I'm sorry. So
you got cussed out on YouTube.
Hey, Alex, when you're listening to this, sorry. Last week I kept forgetting to. Well, so my phone was dying, and I had to keep it open for the notes for Jam of the Week. So I just let it sit there, but it kept going off because of the freaking video that you made.
Once again,
and like, yeah. So sorry about that.
I opened that up. I was like, damn, Andrew get cursed out over here.
Damn it, boy, take your phone off your desk. Kept hearing the notification buzz and looking down on mine.
Appreciate you, Alex, for bringing in the views on YouTube there. We're working on getting some video up soon of the podcast, and we'll be transitioning more to YouTube then, just for y'all in the future. But
yes.
Definitely appreciate Alex over there, man. Well, boys, are y'all ready for Christmas?
Yeah.
It's December. You know what that means. It's time to talk Christmas movie time.
Oh,
and
okay.
I don't want to just talk Christmas movies here. We're gonna rank, we're gonna draft teams of Christmas movies. Are y'all ready for this?
Okay.
You ready for this?
Okay.
All
okay.
Right. So, do y'all know how a draft works, like fantasy sports wise, and
you pull the lever and the beer comes out. Ignore me. Yes, I know how a draft works.
Oh, Jesus. We're going to, instead of being like, oh, my top 5 favorite Christmas movies, we're going to draft our team of movies, and we're going to post it on our socials, and people are going to pick who has the best team. How's that sound?
Okay.
I already did a random organizer to see who goes first, and it is Ben. So, Ben, give me your number 1 Christmas movie for your team. It's going to go me and then Andrew. Now remember,
number 1 for my team.
Yeah, we can't pick it if you pick it.
Oh no, I mean it's Elf.
Oh my god,
that's
Elf
like my
one?
first.
Elf is number 1.
Elf is team captain.
I figured that's what you were definitely going to go with, Andrew. That's the only fucking movie you talk about.
What? No.
My movie of choice, I think I'm gonna roll with Christmas Vacation. It's the classic. It's my go-to. It's my family's go-to. I could quote it all fucking day, and my favorite damn Christmas movie. So suck it.
Okay.
Okay.
Are y'all fans of that?
I'm not a fan of Chevy Chase.
What?
No.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess he could rub off on people the wrong way. What about you, Ben?
Chevy Chase?
A Christmas Vacation.
Oh, I mean, it's okay. It's fine. I don't hate it.
To be a niche with the people who like that.
No,
movie.
I mean, I never saw it growing up, and I finally watched it like a couple of years ago, and I was like, this is good, but I mean, I feel like if you didn't grow up with it,
True. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah.
Damn, I guess I could have held on to that one. I could have picked that one a little later. Sounds like.
Oof.
Andrew, you're going to pick 2 here. We're doing a snake
damn.
draft. It's going to come back, and then
Okay.
Ben's going to pick 2.
Okay, so you picked Elf. So
I'm keeping a list.
I'm gonna throw a wild card. I'm gonna go animated for one of them. Arthur Christmas.
I've never seen that one.
Yeah, it's pretty good. That one's pretty good.
It's a
I
British
thought you were
one.
going to say Polar Express, and I was like, that one's creepy.
I've seen that way too many times growing up because my brother was obsessed with it.
Yeah, that was the weird time of animated art back then.
So
Arthur Christmas for you.
Arthur Christmas. So I have to go twice.
Yeah, you got to go now. Get your favorites.
Now
What do
here's
you
the
think
thing.
we might pick.
Are we allowed to do movies that we like associate with Christmas but aren't necessarily Christmas?
No, I know
centered?
where you're going. I know you're going. Harry Potter and stuff like that. I want Christmas movies. Christmas
Fine.
only.
They're fun.
Have
Can
Christmas in
I
it.
just give you my whole team?
Nope, because we might take
I already
your
have
answers,
my whole team.
but we might take
ahead.
your answers.
Dylon. What's my second? I'm drawing a blank right now. You know what? I'm gonna say the original Santa Claus, Tim Allen.
Oh, you son of a bitch! That was my
Ha!
next answer. Fuck you. Whatever. Let's see. My second one. You know what? I might have to go with the classic Home Alone right here. Just make sure it doesn't come back. Home Alone 1. I prefer Home Alone 1 over Home Alone
Cool.
2.
Same.
My turn to go two times.
Yep.
To bounce back. Cool.
Mm.
Klaus and Jingle All the Way.
You son of a bitch! I didn't think no one would take any of those movies here.
Oh.
Hey, guess what? I know art, so
God damn it! I love Jingle All the Way growing up.
I'm
And
gonna
Klaus
win this.
every
Yeah.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
He just
What up,
pissed
baby?
off Taylor.
Every Christmas, the last 3 Christmases, I'm like on Facebook. Everyone watch Klaus. Everyone watch Klaus. Because no one talks about that damn movie. And it's
yeah. If listeners could see right now how high Taylor's arms just flung over his head. Like,
I'm very passionate about those damn movies, and now I got to think of something else. Wow.
Oh, can I? Are we doing a team of 4? Like, is it 4 movies? That's how they typically go.
When we come back, you will pick 2 more, and then I will. Yeah, you'll have 2 more coming. We're doing 5 movies. We're doing 5.
5
each.
altogether. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Damn. You just demolished my list of top 5 that I was going to use. I didn't think anyone was going to pick them. All right. You know what? Another underrated one that's on Netflix right now. Christmas Chronicles.
damn it.
Have y'all? Yeah, I got you.
God.
Those are low key bangers.
Those
Both
are
of them.
bangers. Those are bangers. Yeah.
I like those.
Man, I didn't think anyone was going to pick that one either. I was going to pick that next.
Well, I didn't think anyone was going to pick the other 2.
Well, they did.
What's it called? The Christmas Chronicles.
Yeah, it's with what's
Kurt
his
Russell?
name? Star Lord's that Kurt Russell.
I haven't seen those yet.
Yeah, they're good.
Oh, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
What was the last 2 that I just said? Jingle All the Way, right? Yeah.
Jingle All the Way and
and
Klaus.
Klaus. Okay.
My top 5 has been mentioned already. You jerks.
So what I can do for you here is that if you need to look up Christmas movies, you can, but I get to give you my entire list.
That's not fair.
But what if
I
we
mean,
pick
it
your
is. If you
movies?
don't have top 5, if you don't know Christmas, and you need
I
help,
know Christmas just on the spot. I know Christmas. Knows. You know what?
See,
I'm.
Taylor's glasses betray him. I see the screen.
It is
gliding in
my
the
turn,
background.
right? It is my turn, right?
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say The Grinch, the one with
yeah.
Jim Carrey.
After
There
I
you
said
go.
Christmas Chronicles, I kind of like realized I forgot all about the Grinch.
Oh,
So.
why did I remember this one? Okay, I have another one
It's your turn.
for
Yeah,
two.
you get to go twice.
All right,
Yeah, you go
Christmas
back
with
to-
the Cranks.
I hate that one.
What? You're nuts.
That one's. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Can we say a movie that hasn't come out yet that I think is going to be awesome?
No, don't you dare say it.
Nope, that doesn't work.
Damn, I'm really looking forward to that.
Pretty sure it's already out
Is it out already?
because it was supposed to come out the day after my birthday, which was the 2nd.
Hmm.
You're talking about Violent Night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. All right, I'm gonna pull the trigger. Oh wait, no. Should we say Die Hard? Because Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
According to Bruce Willis, it's a Bruce Willis movie.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he said it's not a Christmas movie; it's a Bruce Willis movie.
Oh, damn. Okay, I won't go with it then. Oh,
I was tempted
damn.
to say that as well.
Y'all just straight up destroyed every movie I was gonna fucking pick here.
You're not gonna say Ernest Saves Christmas?
I absolutely love that movie growing up.
Oh, do you? Oh man,
growing up, I love that damn movie. But you know what? I'm gonna go with I've gotten into it because Jade loves the damn movie. Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay.
I
mean,
we
it's a
watch it every
classic.
year.
That,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, was a search answer. I saw him searching for that. He
I
doesn't
just
actually care
saw
about
it and I remembered it. I've gotten
Yeah.
into it. We
You
just
didn't
watched
even know. All right.
it. We've
Andrew-
gotten into it.
Oh wait, or is it back to me?
It's
think
your
it's
turn
you.
for your last two.
Last two. All right. Yeah. So I'll give you guys some softballs because I've gone so hard.
Guys, Die
So-
Hard is on the top 65 Christmas movies of all time list.
Yeah, but Bruce Willis said it's not a Christmas
I
movie,
know,
so-
but I'm just saying it's funny to see
So
that it's there.
Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't eye shame me. The entire movie happens at Christmas. And
No,
the
I'm
whole
just-
thing is about
I'm
how
not
he
a
makes
fan.
it snow for Christmas. Taylor, you shut the fuck up.
We've already been through my
I don't
Johnny
care.
Depp
I don't
talk,
care.
okay?
I don't want to hear it again. I don't want to hear it again. And this one, not many people like, but it's a hidden treasure, and it is so good if you give it a chance. But Krampus,
Oh my god.
Oh, you went with the horse.
What
Oh
a
my
good,
God.
what a tasty movie.
Wow.
He tried so hard to convince Aaron to watch that one year with him, and
Really? Did it
so
never
hard.
happen?
It never.
I thought
no.
she did. I thought we.
No. She was like,
Oh,
"Hell
no.
no." You showed her the trailer, and she's like, "No." Mm-mm. So I need one
I watch
more.
that movie every year. Ugh, it's so good.
So I need one more still, don't I?
It's my turn right now, and I think I'm just gonna bite the bullet and go with Home Alone 2. I mean, it's just,
Ew,
it's,
the DJT one. Ugh.
the what? Oh,
what?
shut up, Donald Trump. He was in it for 5 seconds. Yeah, I think he's that way.
So that means it's me, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Last
I'm tempted
one.
I'm tempted to pick one that I'm not even that super into, but it's a classic. Screw it. A Christmas Story.
Why did I
It's
forget
still
all
a
about?
It's still a good one.
It is. I mean, it's good. I've just seen it so many times. I'm not really super into it anymore. But it's kind of a
I
tradition
forgot-
around here. So
I forgot all about that damn movie, and I
Yep.
grew, like one tradition. I grew up watching that damn thing 24 hours.
also honorable mention because we talked about movies that are not technically Christmas but are associated. I know Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings and stuff like that is always picked. Rise of the Guardians, another animated one.
Banger.
Yeah.
Always watching
Absolute
at Christmas.
banger.
Always watching that at Christmas
Yes.
time. Absolute banger. I will give you that one.
I actually cried in that movie, so
really.
actually
dude,
cried.
It is
a tear
very
jerker.
emotional.
Oh, when Sandy. Yeah.
God.
Yeah, that's right. I forget about that. Poor guy. All right, decent list. Ben has my favorite one. You son of a bitch. Elf, Klaus, Jingle All the Way, Edward Scissorhand, and Krampus. With Christmas Vacation, Home Alone 1 and 2, Christmas Chronicles, and Nightmare Before Christmas. Andrew's with Arthur Christmas, boring. The Santa Claus, the Grinch,
Bitch.
Christmas with the Cranks, and a Christmas Story. Bitch.
How dare you? No, if you've never seen that, I highly recommend that you check that out. I feel like Jade would like that movie a lot.
Which one?
Arthur Christmas.
Oh, Arthur Christmas. Yeah, it's always been there. It's just,
It's on Prime.
You know me in animations. I don't really get into them unless she shows them to me.
Jade, show Taylor Arthur Christmas.
Dude, it's been, I don't know how to explain it, but it's been a weird Christmas season over here for us. We just can't get into it. I don't know how to explain it, but
Really?
all we've really done is just watch like Harry Potter and shit like that. That's it. A little hot chocolate here and there, but
Dude, we don't even have a tree up yet.
yeah, we don't either. It's I don't have a job, so it's been a little tight over here. But
Bro, you live
I
in
feel-
PNW. Just drive out to Mount Hood and take a tree.
I do have a sawzall. I could just that thing right off the back. But apparently you need a permit for it, so you gotta be careful with it. I heard there was a Andrew and Ben sighting seeing each other over the weekend. How'd that go?
The same time, same place.
For 5 minutes.
Yeah. No, it was really cool. This past Sunday, Burial Beer, it's a brewery here in Asheville, and they threw a staff of Burial and friends of staff little pop-up kind of arts and crafts type show, just a little market where people that work there and their friends kind of show off their side hustles and try to sell some stuff. So I was thankfully allowed to be there, and it was a good time. And Ben showed up after he was off work. Him and Emily did, and I think it was like from like 1 to 4. We ended up shutting down at like 4 and just hung out with everyone for like 45 minutes. So yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
Forgot how great it was to hang out with people that you enjoy hanging out with.
It's wild how that happens.
Right.
Wild. It's funny because all the other ones that I've done, it's been in kind of more towns outside of Asheville, and it's a little more podunk. So a lot of the stuff that I'm making specifically for those shows is the kind of stuff you would see like in cabins. So there's like paintings of bears and mountains and stuff like that, because I'm trying to kind of appease the market I'm going to, and it's worked. But finally I was able to bring stuff that I actually like really believe in and the kind of stuff that I really enjoy making. Second I stepped onto that property and saw people walking, I'm like, damn, these are my people. Finally. And I got some good feedback. Sold quite a few things. I'm actually almost out of everything.
Oh, I told you were going to do good there.
Which is great and also nerve-wracking because now I have to hurry up and just make as much as crap as possible. So but no, it was fun. Yeah. Ben walked up.
Those prices, dude.
That's what. Yeah, the first thing Ben said when he came up was just like, "This is too cheap. What are you doing?" But, like,
quality or price?
Yeah, I when we showed up, because Alex, I just said that like everyone's gonna know who Alex is, but Amber, if you're listening to this, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, Alex, who works at Burial, does these insane wood burning things where he does like a lot of Lord of the Rings and like kind of fandom type stuff and a lot of kind of Norse like runes and stuff like that. And he does such sick stuff, and he has this huge stock. He just had stuff on stuff out there, and I just start putting all my stuff on the table, and stuff that I have has like $10 on it, $25 on it and stuff. And I look behind and he's selling stuff for a lot more because he has so much detail in his stuff. And I'm kind of like nervously in my head, like, I hope people don't think I'm undercutting prices or something by having stuff that's cheap out here. I kind of felt bad. But I mean, he sold stuff. I ended up buying something from him as well. No, it was a good time though. Just being able to hang out and see what everybody else does and get out of the house. Yeah.
I haven't been out of the house in like 2 weeks, so I understand that.
I had like 3 beers and bought way too much stuff. You know, that's how the hangout was.
As it sounds about Ben.
Right on character.
Yep.
You literally told me when you walked up, he's like, this is the problem. I get in here and I get a beer in me and then I just want to buy everything. I'm like, okay. He's taking out his wallet as he's telling me this.
Listen, man, I got a problem for one. I just need help for 20, 40. Can you help me out? That's cool. That's cool. I miss Burial. I know I've only been to like one place there in Asheville, but that place was always the vibe. I have a lighter. I have a Burial lighter, and it just died on me the other day, and it's like I almost want to do a funeral for it.
Yeah, there was a guy there. His marketing for himself was hilarious because I think his name is Christian, and he works at because they have another I don't know if you want to call it branch, but they have another tap room or something all the way out in Raleigh, which is like 4 hours away from us, and he drove all the way from Raleigh to be a part of the little show, and he does paintings and stuff, a lot of like spray paint and stuff, but it's kind of punkish art. It's a lot of stencil art and has like, like I don't know how to describe it, man. It looks like just punk, but his marketing for his like on his business card it says good Christian art or something like that. It's like good Christian art, and then it has he had a portrait of Willie Nelson that says normalize gay cowboys.
Oh, I've seen that shirt before. Yeah, there's people out here wearing that out here.
But no, everybody out there had really sick stuff. It was neat.
I was very jealous when I saw all y'all hanging out there. So glad you have to meet up finally. Maybe one of these days you'll go, take promos of the merch we got and stuff like that. But we'll see.
That's not a bad idea.
It's not.
We should probably do that. Actually, today would have been great for that out here because it's just we've been in a cloud all day. All the rain and stuff we've been having. It's just low hanging clouds and fog all day. I walk outside, it's almost dark out, and it looks like I walked into Silent Hill. All these dead trees everywhere, and it's just straight fog. I'm like, all right, it's kind of creepy out here.
Yeah. Ben,
What?
pick a number, 1 to 200.
42.
42. Jackie Robinson, let's go.
No, it's the answer to the life, the universe, and everything,
Jackie
sir.
Robinson, let's go. By the way, we're in the book again.
No! It makes its return.
Just sitting off to the side, I was like, you know what? Let's ask one. Do you have a hobby or interest that you would love to get paid for? If so, what is it? If not, what would you choose if you could choose anything?
Fucking killing it, dude.
You're killing it, dude.
I wish I could get paid for just straight killing it.
Pretty sure we've discussed this question multiple times on this show by everyone so far. Let me guess. Ben is you said it a couple weeks ago. What was it?
Online gaming?
Twitch streaming. Yes.
Yep.
If I could get paid for a hobby, no.
For twitching. For twitching.
Twitching.
If I could get paid for a hobby, I do it would be for painting.
Gotcha. Andrew, is it the photography?
Oh, me? No, I don't want to deal with people anymore.
We hear that Andrew's not doing any more shows.
No, I mean, like, it's different because it shows you set up all your stuff. People come, if they like it, they'll say something. If not, they move on. It's whatever. Photography, it's like a service industry. If you're going to do it professionally in a way that's not working for brands, you're basically just going to be doing couples photos, which it's fine. I don't mind that. Weddings, family photos, it's service, and I'm not into that. I'm good. It's not really that much of a hobby. I would say writing, honestly.
You were onto something with that damn novel, that fantasy novel you were making.
Well, I wasn't gonna say anything really yet, but I am working on something again.
Oh, are you?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's in the very, very, very early stages, but yeah. Back in the day, Taylor actually got super into it when I told him about it.
Yeah, I tried getting in.
Started piggybacking on it. Yeah, we stayed up at like 3 in the morning or something like that one time, just dreaming up an entire universe or whatever.
I think we made like the first 15 minutes of the movie if it was ever made.
Yeah, visualize. Yeah, but that's how I visualize things. I visualize it cinematically, so try to write things in scenes that are digestible in a cinematic format. I don't know if that makes any sense at all, but yeah, I wanted to write a novel series back in the day that was kind of a sci-fi thing until I realized it was a complete ripoff of Halo.
Oh,
so I mean, not totally, but there was a lot of Halo reference, like too much. So, but I'm in the early stages right now of outlining a new story that kind of carries over some of the same ideas, but it's not sci-fi anymore. Okay. And that is what I use the AI art thing for. Is for visualizing scenes and stuff. Maybe I'll send you a couple of things that I've made. It's pretty cool. A lot cooler than I see it in my head. So,
have you thought about making a board game?
I have not, but that would be fun. Want to do a collab? Want to make a board game?
Dude, I can't write rules. What are you talking about?
I mean, I'm writing 2 separate magic systems for this story. So I'm pretty sure I can find my way around, and they're hard magic systems. They have rules. They're not like Harry Potter where it's just like this thing happens and because magic. So pretty sure we can figure it out.
Actually, I never really thought about it before. Ben, I'm not, forgive me, never played before, but Dungeons and Dragons is basically creating a story, right? In a way, like
it's all.
You've opened the gates.
Do your thing. What I'm trying to get at
is just and I've said it before. It's just you're doing plays. You're creating
theater,
quote unquote, the theater, and you're inviting other people to also incorporate their ideas on how the story should go.
So what I was getting at,
that's all.
What I was getting at is like, has there ever been novels or movies or shows made based off games that have happened? Do you know of? Like sit down sessions of D&D?
Wait, I'm sorry. What was the question?
Have there ever been stories, movies, whatever, based off of role-playing sessions?
Like they got the idea from their session, how they rolled the dice.
I mean, I'm sure there have been, but I mean, most of the is like you have Critical Role and you have I don't know. Honestly, at this point, there's a bunch of others.
Yeah,
Critical Role did their own like actual show based off of their group, Vox Machina or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like an Amazon Prime animated show based off of that group's stories.
Yeah. So
and then I don't know if I mean movies based off of I don't know, dude. YouTube videos, sure. I'm not that deep into D&D, but yeah, there's stuff.
One of my favorite authors, his output is insane on the amount of stuff that he writes, and I know he's discussed before that some of his ideas have come to him by playing D&D with other people. So there's that.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
It's definitely story inspiring. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm sure you could take the elements of stuff you learn and
yeah.
That really bad looking Dungeons and Dragons movie coming out, that's just a basic of like the game. That's not a story that's happened, right? Or like a game that's happened.
I don't know. It kind of looks like a joke to me.
Yeah.
I saw the first
looks
trailer
terrible.
and left it alone.
It reminds me of that damn, I never watched it. I watched like a 5-minute scene on YouTube that
World of Warcraft?
No. What's that damn movie with Matt Damon and they whitewash him in China on the Great Wall?
The Great Wall, yes.
Did y'all remember when that was coming out? That looked so bad, and I remember seeing 5 minutes of it. It was so bad. So
apparently, it did pretty well too.
I think it did well in China because of the Great Wall and stuff. But yeah, I wasn't messing with that. That looked terrible.
I feel like the D&D movie has the same vibes from the way it looks as when the World of Warcraft movie came out. I remember seeing that trailer and thinking like, I don't know anything about World of Warcraft. I never played, but I was like, man, this looks trash.
I thought I've never been. Didn't you say you liked that movie?
No, I mean it was fun to see, but I did not like it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had no interest in it.
Video game adaptations are very hard to do. Let me point you to Exhibit A, Halo.
The Last of Us.
Okay, you shut your mouth. That looks so good, and
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
Yes,
waiting for that.
Yes,
It looks so good.
it looks like we might finally get a good one out of this one. I never played, but I watched a lot of gameplay of it. Like I might as well have played the game.
One of the best gaming experiences I've ever had. So good.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for that. As as Jade calls him, Daddy Pascal's on screen again.
Daddy Pascal. He went on stage at like a at Star Wars Celebration, or I don't know what it was, but there was a panel he was on because of Mandalorian, and he said something about "I'm honored to be your space daddy."
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have the guts to tell him that. I don't have the guts to tell him that his character dies in the game, so she's gonna have to learn that the hard way.
Oh. Yeah.
But no, I'm excited for that one. HBO has a really good hit rate. They drop some terrible ones every once in a while, but typically I enjoy all their stuff they do. It's that budget and free reigns to do whatever they want over there at HBO.
Yeah. A little more hopeful about that than I am about the Dark Tower thing because it's on Prime, and Prime is very mixed right now with their adaptations.
Yeah, I agree with that. And like this, I know Mike Flanagan's doing it, but I ain't gonna lie, I've watched a couple of things now. I stopped watching Midnight Club, and I just couldn't find myself getting back into it. And a couple of his things have been a bust for me, so I don't know.
I haven't even read the Dark Tower series yet, so I don't know what I'm talking about. But
I thought you did. You were excited for the movie.
I was excited for the movie, but just because it looked cool when it came out, I was like, "Oh, that looks interesting." But yeah,
okay.
It is something on my TBR for next year, though.
Well, I think we're all dying slowly inside, so I think we should just get on out of here. We learned anything new this week?
So, cheese. Anyways, back to cheese. Ben, any more you want to say about cheese real quick?
Out of here.
Jade, I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for you, Jade.
Stinky cheese.
Oh,
Stink.
no.
Uh-oh, stinky.
Say toodles, everyone.
Make me.
I like how it randomly got serious at the end and then just like flip of a switch, just back to nonsense. Oh my God.
Sorry. We're not recording anymore. I can cough. Jesus Christ, dude. I've been like muting myself every time, and it's just like, all right, well, back to the way it is.
The paralysis demon comes out to play.
Oh my God, dude, it's so bad.